Imagine waking up tomorrow and Facebook has completely banned all your accounts. You can't even get in. They've shut you down with no warning, no messenger, no Facebook groups. You have no more followers. My question is, would your business survive? Are you running your business through Facebook? Is it like a main part of what you're doing in network marketing? Most network marketers don't actually own their business because the company that they're with own the products and then they market all over on these different platforms. So they don't even really own their audience. They are sharing, and that's great. And it's the same thing for TikTok shop affiliates. It's the same thing for a lot of affiliate marketers. But today I want to talk specifically about network marketing because often someone else's platform owns you. They own your audience. And today we're going to talk about how to build a business that actually belongs to you, no matter what happens to the company, whatever happens to social media. My name is Mandy Summers. I've spent over 15 years building online businesses with network marketing and 25 years building online businesses. I built my very first website when back in 2004. And I've spent over 12 years being a top producer in network marketing. And one of the lessons that I learned is you never want your business to depend on a company that you don't actually control. So that doesn't just mean the company you're partnered with, that means Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all of those. Today, I'm going to show you how to build an asset that no algorithm can take away from you because you own it. It's yours. So the first thing to realize is that we don't actually own our social media accounts. This actually hit me pretty hard a couple years ago when I had started building my network marketing business online. I realized that after about 10 years of going all in person, traveling all over the world, hosting a ton of classes and events and all the things, spending so much time and effort and energy building this amazing business, that the landscape was shifting. The landscape was changing. And because the landscape was changing, I needed to change as well. And so I realized that I needed to be online. And I was studying a lot of top network marketers. And one thing that they had in common was they had huge audiences online. They were social selling. So I jumped into the group of being social sellers. I built a YouTube channel all the way up to 11,000 subscribers, focusing in on health and wellness. And I also went all in on Facebook. And Facebook has a very unique opportunity for us. It's where I think a really good demographic for network marketers show up on a daily basis. And when you log into Facebook, you have these notifications that come up with groups, with people that you follow. And so it's a great free reminder if you're using it. The only problem it was I had spent a year building out my business on Facebook, and suddenly I got put in Facebook jail. And this is actually really funny because I did a live about this right after I got out of Facebook jail. And my friend messaged me and she's like, "You're never going to believe this. My mom just called and said that you've been in jail." I'm like, "I've been in Facebook jail." She's like, "She told me that you just got out of jail." And I just had to laugh about that. But Facebook basically had suspended my account and my ability to post in any of my groups, my ability to post anything. And I was in that Facebook jail for 30 days where I couldn't post, I couldn't interact. I just had to sit and wait. And the stressful thing was I didn't even know what I had done wrong. And later I came to find out that there was a group of people in my company, in my network marketing company. This is going to actually blow your mind because when I figured this out, it blew my mind. But there was a group in my network marketing company that was salty that I was starting to grow online. They didn't like it. They were actually pretty jealous. They had taken a step back from their business. Their business was shrinking. And I was getting crazy messages from these people. They were like, "Everybody hates you. You're the worst." They started naming people who, like, we've got discussions where we're in these group chats where we just like hate on you. Like, it was crazy mean girl stuff, which I've actually never had a part in because I don't know, like I've just never had friends like that before. And these were definitely not friends, but they were people who were following me because they were seeing my success. And when I jumped online, it took me, I think 2 or 3 years to get the number one trip. Like I was the grand prize winner for the incentive trip. And that was like actually super fun and cool. But with that comes hatred from people. And you would think that like everybody would be cheering you on and being like, good job, you did it. This is amazing. But there was this group of people who were frustrated because they weren't doing the work. So instead of jumping in and learning, because I teach everything for free, this is what this channel is about. It's what my Facebook groups are about. It's what my boot camps are about. I do it all for free. And of course, then I teach you the systems. And if you choose to sign up through my affiliate link, great. And if not, great. You can still get my things for free. You can actually find some of my affiliate links below if you want to jump into my free mentoring. Anyways, so I later found out that they, as a group, were going in and reporting all of the posts that I did. And it damaged my business so much because it takes a while to actually grow your reputation on Facebook to where you're trusted. And I was devastated when I found out. Like, I had never experienced such mean girl energy before in my life. Yes, I've had, issues and we've had struggles with business, but like to have that happen where they were like so vindictive was so traumatizing for me and super sad. But the one thing that it taught me was I don't actually own my account on Facebook. I don't own my account on Instagram, TikTok of all places. Like suddenly one day you can wake up and your account's gone. You could be a top producer making, however much each month on TikTok shop, and your account and money can disappear. They can also shut down the engagement on your groups. And the other thing is like you might have followers, but like, how do you connect with them if the group wasn't there? So the question then becomes, where does most of your business come from right now? Where are you doing all the nurturing? Where are you doing the connecting? Do you actually own your audience, or is it owned by other platforms and the company that you work with? So let's talk about what you actually own. Because you don't own your followers, you don't own your messenger conversations, you don't own the likes, but you can actually own your email list. And that is one reason why it's so important to automate your network marketing system so that you, from the beginning, and if you're not at the beginning, it's still not too late to start. You own that email list. Anytime you go to an event, you get emails. Anytime you host a class, get emails. Anytime you're on social and you're giving tips, lead them into a funnel so that you can collect email. Because if they're just following you on social, but you don't actually have a database, you don't own that. And you can own your website. You can own your own CRM. You can own the courses that you create, the automations that you create, the blogs. There's lots of things that you can own. The problem is, as network marketers, we're not taught to do that. We're not taught to get in there and like figure that out. We're taught to just push a product and stay in our own lane, do things live. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by building out a system that might actually benefit you if and when the network marketing company goes out of business. We literally put our whole loyalty and trust into these companies. And when I learned, I love the network marketing company I'm with, but when I learned that it's important to have my own thing, that's when everything shifted for me. And that's actually when I became a business owner versus a hobby network marketer. So the goal is not to leave social media. That is not like, I do not want you to think that I'm like, jump off social media. Absolutely not. You should definitely be on social media. This should be something that you're utilizing because it's free marketing. It's the way that people connect right now. It's so easy to educate and call out the pain points that your product talks about and tell people, share with people how you can help them. Absolutely free marketing. And so many people are like, oh, well, my reels are only getting 50 views. Well, if you didn't put that reel up, you wouldn't have those 50 views. Like, you are able to touch so many more people when you're using social media. The key is stop depending on it to be like for being there forever and start being smart with setting up a system that can gather those leads so that you have a database that you own versus if everything went away today, could you start back over? And when you ask yourself that question and you realize that if you are using social media and a different company, like a network marketing company, and you don't have your database, you don't have funnel systems, you don't have your own courses, your education platform, you don't have any of that. If everything shut down today, you would have to start over from ground zero. Versus if you set a system up, you would have thousands and thousands of emails already ready so you could launch really fast into something different. So I have actually created the network marketing automated blueprint. And I want to walk you through what this looks like and how to utilize it really effectively as a network marketer. This is the exact system that I use on a consistent basis to build my network marketing business. Now, I also have built a lot of other things utilizing this exact method. Except you have to tweak it a little because with network marketing, our system that we build is a little different because we have to build in like a buffer to gather people's information before we send them to our company's website. That's like super important and critical. So when you join the Network Marketer webinar below, where I'm going to walk you through step by step how to build this out, you're also going to see that there's a 30-day free trial for GoHighLevel. That is the system that I use that is absolutely incredible, that does everything that I'm going to show you in all in one. And it's actually very inexpensive. Before I had High Level, I actually was spending about $750 a month with funnels and websites and email and all the things. And now it's just $97. It's absolutely amazing. With network marketing, I want you to think of it as like there's two systems that you have to build out. And if you're a course creator or a TikToker or something like that, you really just have to build one system, one customer journey. But in network marketing, we actually have to build two because we have a customer path and we have a business partner path. And so it's very important as we go through here that we build those two out. So the first thing we do is build awareness. Now, awareness is having your link in the bio where you have a place where you can go, and a lot of people call them link trees, but you have a link tree that is gathering all of your information for you. So if you want to say shop my product or explore the business or get my favorite things from Amazon, you can put them all on your link in bio page. And I actually have templates for this. If you join GHL, Go High Level, with my link below and get a 30-day free trial, you're going to get all of my templates so that you can build this out very fast, which I know is important as a network marketer. As network marketers, we are wearing so many hats that we don't have time to like spend 3 years building out a system. So the next step in the awareness. So we want to bring awareness about our product and our opportunity, and we have to have a place where we can send people. So we send them to our bio funnel that's like got all of our different links, and we also utilize the social media planner, which is actually in GHL as well. So you can go in and you can actually pre-post everything that you want for the month. So you're not having to spend a ton of time each day editing and creating your content. You can actually just spend like 4 hours and get it all done in one shot. The second part of the customer journey is the engage part. And this is where we start monitoring our conversations. But the most important thing is we build automations that can speak to the people who are commenting and wanting things from us on social media. So if you've ever seen anybody say comment this and you'll get access to my comment recipes and you'll get my recipes, and then you comment and it has a response on the comment that says, oh, thanks so much, check your DMs. And then in the DMs, there's a link sent. I'm going to teach you exactly how to build that out within GHL. That's so important because imagine if you had your main product and you knew every time you posted about it, somebody could get your link to purchase it if they wanted. And you could say, hey, comment this, the product name, and I'm going to send you all the great information about it and how to get this at a really great deal. if you had that, that would be absolutely amazing, because now instead of you having to go and like pull a link, you literally set it up once and permanently you could say that same thing over and over again, and people can comment and get sent all the information needed without you ever having to do anything else. So, super, super awesome that we have that. And then the next one is to qualify. We want to sort them and see, okay, are they interested in the business? Are they interested in the product? Because that's kind of where everything splits off from there. And at that point, we're going to build two different systems. One is for builders, one is for customers. The first one, the first step in both of these systems is to get them to subscribe. We want to get their email information. So not just like comment in DM. We want this to go even further. We want them to opt in and say, hey, I really want that download. And so if you've got a product that helps alleviate sleep issues, then you would want to create a sleep guide that they could download. And if they comment sleep, that sleep guide is going to be automatically sent to them. And within there, you're going to teach them how to use your product to sleep better. And so if you had that, and that's one of the things that was being sent out, then the next step is they opt in. And from there, you start to send them emails and text messages, WhatsApp messages, whatever your preference is, through GoHighLevel. And so you start to nurture them and teach them about why your product is so amazing and important. And so down here, we're going to teach about the business opportunity. So you speak to one of those issues. It's like however it is that you pitch your business opportunity. And we create a funnel page for both of these so they can opt in, and you grab their email and then you can start emailing them. Then the next thing is the convert page. Now imagine if you had a system where whether or not they were interested in getting products versus building a business, you could set up two different funnels that had calendars in them. And each calendar, one was for business mentor appointments and one was for product consultations. Or if you were like, I don't want to do appointments, you could set up a webinar funnel that like has your class or whatever your event is pre-recorded. It has the business opportunity pre-recorded, and they have to fill out their email so you know that they came and watched this and they're interested in the business. And then guess what? You can follow up with them based off of that interaction as well, and talk to them about the business. Then we build out a system where you have a website that's got your different main products on there. And if they want to go purchase them, we put a funnel page in front of that so you know who's trying to purchase so you can follow up with them, versus if you just send them to your company page, you don't get that information if they don't finish checkout most of the time. Some companies might, but most of the time. And so you can really follow up in the conversion process. And then once they're enrolled, we all know people love the products. They get super, super excited. And then it becomes over. Like, let's just say you have months like me where I've enrolled 50 to 100 people in a month. That's a lot to take on, to have to individually onboard them. So you come up with an onboarding system that has a combination of emailing, appointments, and membership site where they can log in and watch the education instead of you having to do that individually. And suddenly you become free and you can enroll as many people as you want because you know it's fully automated. All you got to do is drop them into that system and they're going to be taken care of. And so that actually puts us into the membership site where you can actually do, I like to call this like, usually our classes are 101, but once they get in, they get 201, 301, 401, like deeper dives on the product. And so they begin to like learn and grow and become more educated with whatever your products are. And that's when they really start to become loyal. So here we work on building out a membership site. Here we work on the consistency of a newsletter and creating loyalty within your program. And so that would be things like birthday reminders or anniversary reminders of when they joined your company or became a customer for the first time. And so we build out those systems. And then the last one is promote. We want them to send referrals. So we create a system asking them for referrals, and we can actually track that. And what that does is that puts us right back at the beginning of awareness, where somebody is brought into our awareness. And we know with confidence that we have a system that can be followed effectively. I absolutely love this process, and I've been using it for over 5 years, and it's been so fun to see the growth, the excitement, the development. And it's also been really nice to lift a lot of this off of my shoulders. It's not something that I have to stress over or think about, or, any of those things, because once you get this set, you are set. You can literally like do the things that you love, which is share the product and teach and bring people in, and then have your system take care of it. Now, I've laid this all out for you in the network marketing automated blueprint. And if you sign up using my 30-day Go High Level link below, or watch our webinar, we're going to send you this blueprint once you sign up for High Level. And I'm also going to send you a full course that will walk you through exactly how to build this out with your network marketing company. But it gets even better than that. I've actually been teaching this for over 5 years. And because I've been teaching it for so long, we actually have a Tuesday class at 10 a.m. Any of my GHL users, my Go High Level users, get access to absolutely free. You just have to be a GHL user that has signed up with my link. And if you haven't, go ahead and send me a message. And if you want to jump into those groups, it's a very small fee to be in those groups and to be surrounded by other like-minded network marketers who understand the future. They know that this is the route to go. We don't want to be collecting people on our network marketing platform and relying on that. Yes, they need to be put in there, but you individually need to be building out your own email list. If you found value in this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos on how to grow your network marketing business online with GHL. I'm so excited that you're here, that you're learning, and I cannot wait to see you in our next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.